This is the story of four young boys from Mercer Island, Bellevue, and Bothell, who had a dream. Their dream was to compete in the National Junior Olympics in Gainesville, Florida. The boys, all members of the Cascade Striders Track Club, were Steve Grichelle, Mike Ogliori, Grant Farmer, and John Kaufman. The road to Florida was a long one, and there were many obstacles to overcome before the boys could achieve their dream. They would compete as a relay team, and each boy had to run an 800-meter leg on a 2-mile relay. Grant Farmer, who turned 13 in April, is the youngest of the boys, and at the competition in Florida will run the first leg of the relay. The second leg of the relay would be run by Steve Grichelle, who is the second youngest of the boys, turning 14 in September. Michael Ogliori would run the third leg. Principally a cross-country and distance runner, Mike counts the 800-meter as one of his shortest events. Finally, John Kaufman would run the anchor. A strong 800-meter runner, John would qualify for nationals, not only in the 2-mile relay, but also in the 800-meter event. During the months of June and July, these four members of the Cascade Striders Track Club would compete in the Junior Olympics, qualifying events held at Shoreline Stadium in North Seattle, eventually qualifying for the Junior Olympic Regionals in Salem, Oregon, in both the mile relay and the 2-mile event. The boys also qualified in various individual events, but each one was focusing on the 2-mile relay. At regionals, the boys came second in the mile relay to qualify them for nationals in that event. In the 2-mile relay, Steve ran the first leg and gave an early lead, which was extended by each of the boys, and the team won easily. The first step in the journey was reached. The boys had qualified for nationals.
And in first place, with a finishing time of 9:09.90, Cascade Striders.
The next step was the training required to be ready. The boys wanted not just to compete, but to win. The rigorous training in the final 2 weeks between regionals and the trip to nationals consisted of cross-country one day, speed work the next, and then the endless repetitions of passing the baton.
Both run 216, and I think that they'll both give us. I think both of those guys will be a pleasant surprise, especially if there's. Yeah, I think Grant will show a lot in that if he has somebody to chase. I'm gonna go get there.
Come on, let's do it. We want to do 5. Want to do 5 good ones.
Finally, they were ready and off to Florida. Florida. We stayed at the Chelsea condominiums in a town called Kissimmee, which is just north and east of Orlando. The Oglioris, the Kaufmans, and the Farmers stayed in a unit together his condominium unit, and then would commute back and forth to Gainesville on race days. On the other days, they enjoyed SeaWorld. This is our unit.
Focusing?
Yeah. Nice and close to the amenities area. This is the tennis courts over there with the basketball hoop. And right next to that is the swimming pool. This is Thursday, July 28th. The date the boys run the 4x400 qualifying. This is inside the air-conditioned field house at the University of Florida. The temperature outside is 93 degrees and the humidity is 90%. On Thursday, the 28th of July, 1988, the boys would run a qualifying heat in the mile relay. They were given little chance in this event, but the race provided a valuable preliminary to allow the boys to become accustomed to the stadium, the staging areas, and the track. The boys were not used to running in the heat and humidity of Florida, and the mile relay gave them a chance to become acclimatized to the weather conditions and make themselves as ready as possible for the event they were focusing on, the 2-mile relay, which they would run next Saturday, the 30th. Although the competition was much more physically mature than our boys, and it was obvious that we were outclassed in the mile relay, our boys had heart and vowed they would not be outclassed on Saturday.
Gregory White from Beaver Falls, Pennsylvania, 54 meters, 48, 178 feet, 9 inches.
In order to be competitive, our boys are going to have to run 55, an average of 55.
And in first place, Sioux boys, 4x400 meters.
What's the split? There goes Steve.
Junior Striders in
There's John. Split. Although we did not qualify in the mile relay, on Saturday, when it came time to run the 2-mile relay, they would be ready. Friday morning found the boys resting and dreaming of winning at Nationals. Saturday came, and the boys would compete in the most important track event of their young lives. Considering what they could be. Temperatures about 86 degrees, 86 to 88.
63.06.
Might be interesting to note the size of some of the shot putters.
Stewart, 60.57.
CAC
And Ellen McCray,
used in this race.
57.04. Texas, 57.13.
Best time to this stage is about a 2:17, 2:18. teams will keep us in the race.
Qualifiers, intermediate, 400
Steve will be running second,
finals to the finals to be contested tomorrow.
and we hope that he will be able to gain some ground for team in this heat.
Gentlemen, on your mark.
Grant is in lane 4.
Marcus Turner to the athletic angle booth. Heat 2, you boys for about 800 meter relay final.
Should be moving over now into the single track. Grant looks like he's running in about 6th or 7th place.
The foul is set while out front. Cedric Jones needs to go to the medical training
Running at
area.
6th, he's now being overtaken.
Cedric Jones needs to go to the medical training area.
Fairly well bunched.
Still the top of the track club out front. Missouri City now going to the lead.
Split. 104.9, a very good time for Grant. Very good time. See if he's got anything left. He's moving up, attaboy. Move up, Grant, move up. Dig deep, Grant, dig deep. Give us a chance. Attaboy, Grant. Move up again. Give us a chance, I know you're tired. Grant, very fast first split. And he's tired. Still in this ball game. Come on, son. Get that eagle on your back. Boy, Grant. Go, Grant. There goes the first exchange, the second exchange. And Grant gave him a good second split. 2:12.42, a personal best. If we can continue this pace, we'll have a chance as Steve goes into it. Taking his time, he had a very good time, very good. 2:13, excellent time. As we look for Steve, running fourth, looking good. Running fourth and looking good. Come on, Steve. That's it, Steve is moving up. Good lead. Steve, split. Split. Judy, Steve split. Pass hot. He's moving up. Steve is moving up. I can't get it. What was it? 62, an excellent split for Steve. He's moving up. He's moving up. Moving into second place is Steve. Looking strong. So far, we've had excellent performances by our first two runners. Steve is moving up. Steve is moving up. He's doing well. He's doing well. Come on, Steve. Excellent, excellent time. Come on, Steve. Going to give Michael the baton. In second place. Split. There goes Michael. 2:07. Two personal bests already. holding well. First police team is well ahead. Well ahead. Michael is holding very well. There's the first place team. Michael is holding well. He's holding well. Split! Split! Michael's hanging in there. Come on, Michael. Hang in there. 103, excellent, excellent split for Michael. Excellent, probably his best. He's still hanging on to second place. First place team has a good lead on us. Our boys have all done excellent. They've all held their place. Come on, Michael. Michael had an outstanding split. Keep it up, Michael. There he comes. There he goes. Giving it all he's got. He's had an excellent time. There goes the first place. Here comes Michael bringing the bacon into John. With everything he had. He's giving it to John, and there goes John. It's a long distance to make up. 2:18 for Michael. Excellent time. He did his job. John's going for it. He's got his work cut out for him. Some guys coming after him. Lead man is still well in front. John's moving up on him, without question. Without question, he's moving up on him. He's being pushed. He's being pushed, but he's moving up. All right, split! He's moving up, but he's being pushed. Split. 1 minute. John ran a 60. He's moving up on him. I don't know if he's got enough. It's a great race. It's a great race. He's being pushed. It's a great race. The Jets are in there, but John is continuing to close the gap. Continuing to be pushed. Being pushed. John's going after him. He's reaching down. He's reaching down. It's tough. He's going for him. He's going for him. Excellent race. This Cascade takes second in the nation. Excellent, excellent, excellent race by our team. 8:45. Traders. 8:45. Magnificent effort. 8:43 was the winning time. Our boys are to be congratulated for their fine, fine effort. Second in the nation in the 4x8. John's split with 206.35. Second in the nation, the boys can be justifiably proud of their efforts. They knocked 20 seconds off their previously best time in the 2-mile relay, shattering the PNAC record for that event, a record that will not soon be broken. With the race over and their efforts rewarded, the boys can reflect on what it took to get there. so the completion of that chapter for the boys and their coaches.